is Jeopardy!
Welcome to Twitter Jeopardy, the most problematic show on all streaming platforms, where we use Twitter knowledge, contrary to true and factual knowledge, to see if our contestants are with it. I'm your host, Fake Alex Trebek, and today we have with us contestant number 1, Square B. Contestant number 2, Krispy Kreme. And contestant number 3, Kellogg's. Contestant number 4, Geo.
Hello.
Now, the rules of the game are each category has specific requirements. First, broke versus woke Twitter, where we give our contestants a broke statement, and in response we get their woke statements using Twitter logic. This is a dialogue between two ways of thinking, woke and the broke. Troll Twitter is where we give contestants tweets and have them guess the corresponding meme. There will be a set of options presented to our contestants, which they will choose the best fit for each tweet. The sports Twitter is placed as a trick to see if our contestants actually know anything about the real world and sports knowledge in general. The last one, Donald J. Trump, the last category, where we give contestants tweets made by number 45 and have them guess what was the alleged cause of those tweets. As a well-known member of the Twitter community, we want to honor this individual by dissecting his tweets. Now let's start. So, we would like to start with our first contestant. So, if we could please have Square B choose a category. Square B, take it away.
Sport Twitter 100.
Sports Twitter for 100. How many teams have Leo Messi played in?
Barcelona just won.
Let us check. And you are correct. You did play for one team. This is a factual thing. This man has played for Barcelona, only one team. Contestant number 2, Krispy Kreme, could you please?
Broke and woke Twitter 200.
200, broke versus woke. So if broke says the Supreme Court, what would the woke statement be, please? Krispy Kreme?
My Supreme shirts.
And we have my Supreme shirts. Exactly, gotta rep the drip. Yes. That is 200 for contestant Krispy Kreme and 100 for Square B. Now, if we can have Kellogg's, please pick a category.
I will go with broke versus woke Twitter 300.
300, let's go. So if we have broke saying sleep paralysis dreams, what would the woke statement be?
Latex mattress dreams?
Ooh, yes, latex bonded dreams. Kinky. We love to see it. Twitter logic is on a roll, and 300 for Kellogg's. Now, GeoBasket, could you please pick a category?
Troll Twitter 400.
Troll Twitter 400. Go big or go home. Now, we would like the corresponding meme. We will show you a set of memes that you can choose from. So, the tweet says, beginning of the decade versus the end of the decade. What do you think the corresponding meme is? And here is your selection. Which one of these memes belongs to that tweet?
Number 2?
Number 2 is correct. And beginning of the decade versus the end of the decade. Quite a problematic tweet. Not true. Black people can fly planes. Contestant number 4 for 400. We have winning contestants today. Next contestant, Square B, could you please pick a category?
400 sports Twitter.
400 sports Twitter. Okay, the question goes, how many Champions League titles does Ajax have?
Maybe 3.
Ooh, 3 titles. Let us check. The answer is actually 4 titles. Has won 4 titles. I'm sorry, Squareby, this was not for you. Okay, contestant number 2, Krispy Kreme. Would you please like to pick a category?
400 on Donald J. Trump.
400 on Mr. Trump. Now, we would like to know the cause of this tweet. What do you think was going through? Okay, so the tweet goes, Obama administration met with aliens and never told the people. Bad. Once the aliens heard about the wall we're building, they wanted people to know that they are real. Mexico will pay. Now, Krispy Kreme, what do you think Mr. Trump was going through or what happened to cause this tweet?
A hard one. 21st century.
The answer is what is going from Adderall to Oxycontin? This man is on hardcore drugs. We don't know what is going on, but I'm sorry, Krispy Kreme, you did not get this one. Okay, contestant number 3, Kellogg's. Could you please pick a category?
Alright, I will go with sports Twitter, 300.
It's Twitter for 300. Let's see what we have. Where will the next Olympics take place on?
Olympics.
Yes.
It's Tokyo, Japan.
Ooh,
I'm quite sure that.
okay, let's see. The answer is Qatar. I am sorry. Did not get this one. Now for GeoBasket, could you please pick a category?
Let me go broke 400.
Broke versus woke for 400. Now we would like the woke statement. If broke says, why post a picture of food that isn't even vegan? That isn't vegan. What would the woke statement be?
Why post anything?
Close call, but why post a picture of food in the first place? I am sorry, GeoBasket, you did not.
Wow, okay.
Can we have Square B? Could you please pick a category?
200 Donald J. Trump.
Ooh, 200 Mr. Trumpito. So the tweet says, sorry losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest, and you all know it. Please don't feel stupid or insecure. It's not your fault. What do you think was going with Mr. Trump at that point? What would cause this tweet?
I have no idea.
The answer was the man was high off of Adderall. This man allegedly, this man was high off of Adderall. We do not know what is going with this president. 45, please step aside. Now, for contestant number 2, Krispy Kreme, would you please pick a category?
Can I choose sports Twitter 200?
Sports Twitter for 200. What team does James Harden play on?
Chelsea.
Ooh, I am sorry. This man is across the pond and he plays for the Houston Rockets. My down. Now, let's go with Kellogg's. Could you please pick a category?
I will go with easy one, like broke versus woke Twitter, 100.
Broke versus woke for 100. Let us see what you have. We want the woke statement, Kellogg's, okay? Now, if broke says independent Scotland, what does woke say?
People's Republic of Manchester?
Ooh, and that is a correct one. Yes, we want the people of Manchester. Yes. That is what we want to see. That is 100 for Kellogg. Now, going back to Krispy Kreme, could you please pick a category?
Can I choose 300 for troll Twitter?
Indeed, 300 for troll Twitter. Now we want the corresponding name for this. So if the tweet says, colleague, can we turn on our cameras, please? It's best practice. What do you think the following is? These are your selections, Krispy Kreme. If you would please like to choose the right meme that goes along with that tweet, what would you pick?
Number 7?
Indeed. The meme shows someone who has just woken up in bed, cuddled up while facing their staff. Ooh, there you have it. 300 for Krispy Kreme, and you have won this one. Yes. GeoBasket, if you could please pick a category.
200 on the trolls.
True 100 on troll Twitter. Now we want the corresponding meme. The tweet goes, imagine being months into a relationship with a person you could see the potential future with, and one morning they send you links in paragraphs on the 5G conspiracy being the source of coronavirus. Now that is quite problematic. We will give you the selection of memes that would go alongside with this.
It's gotta be Cardi. I'm going with 5.
Oh, we hate to see it. It is not Cardi. I'm afraid it is Eddie Murphy, the one scared for his life in this wicked relationship. With contestant number 3, Kellogg's, could you please pick a category? We only have a few left.
I will go with troll Twitter 400.
Troll Twitter for 400. Now, this is the tweet. We would like the corresponding meme. Beginning of the decade versus end of the decade. What do you think the corresponding meme is? Now, let me show you your selection. Now, this is your selection, Kellogg's. What do you think the right meme that would go alongside that is?
I think it's definitely number 2.
Oh, indeed, it is number 2. A young black man flying a plane. Now, that is a very problematic tweet, but what can we do? This is Twitter logic, Twitter knowledge as well. But congratulations, Kellogg! You have got this one. Now, with our last contestant. This question goes back to Krispy Kreme. If you could please pick a category.
Donald J. Trump 300.
Donald J. Trump for 300. Now, we would like to know what was going on with Trump when he made this tweet. The tweet goes, give me clean, beautiful, and healthy air, not the same old climate change, global warming bullshit. I'm tired of hearing this nonsense. Now, Krispy Kreme, what do you think Mr. Trump is going through?
I'm pretty sure he was having coronavirus.
Oh, the man did have that Rona, but the actual cause of this this tweet was actually he was hearing voices in his head. This man is out of control. 45, step aside. We keep saying that. I'm afraid to say this is the end of our show today. And we have welcomed all of you. Thank you. The winner of this challenge is... It is Kellogg's for the win. By Kellogg's. Please get Kellogg's at your nearest store. Thank you everyone for watching, and this has been Twitter Jeopardy.